Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Kitty G, and I'm back again with another video. Just to be clear, guys, there's some video surfacing on the internet of me saying Odegaard is clear of Kai Havertz. Now, let me make this clear. I said this way before today. I said this after the after the Arsenal Spurs game at the beginning of the season. Second game of the season when Lacazette got the penalty and we won 2-1 and Odegaard scored a screamer. That is when I said this. So let me just make that clear. But today what we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about the transfer window, everything revolving around the Arsenal transfer window, and just going into seeing how we did in the transfer window, just to rate the window and see how you guys think we did as a collective for this Arsenal transfer window, right? With the outgoings, ingoings, everything around it. So we're just going to get into that as we speak. Guys, do me a favor, smash that like button if you're new, and let's get the show started the right way. You already know what it is, guys, the Kitty G. And today, let's get this video to at least maybe, 100, 125 likes? Let's see if we could do that, right? But yeah, let's get the show rolling. You guys already know what it is, the Kitty G on EGTV. Let's get this show started the right way. Where it is. And we getting started right about now. Yes, people, what's going on? How's everybody doing today? I'm back again with another video on EGTV. I hope everybody's blessed. I hope everybody's okay. So yeah, let's get into the transfer window. Let's get into everything revolving around the transfer window. Now, if you're watching on Twitter, come join us on the full video on YouTube. And you guys already know what it is. Big up to all the people watching, and let's get this show started the right way. So yeah, shout out to the Twitch gang. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. Shout out to everybody on Facebook. Let's get this show started the right way. We're going to be talking about all the transfers. We're going to be talking about the ins, the outs, everything that happened this whole entire window. We're going to get into it. And also, we're going to be discussing some other things. How we rate the window. What do we give the window out of 10? What do we give each player signing? What do we give everything? You know what I mean? So let's get into that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to provide the link to some of the people who are going to be joining me today. The guys who are going to be joining me, if they want to join in, they can join in. You know what I mean? I'm going to get my guys Gunnar Express, maybe RTD Tactics to come in, get some of the guys to join in into the experience. And if you guys want to join in yourselves, I'll send the link out to some of you guys too to join in. Right, but I'll only be bringing you on if it's a familiar face or if you clearly are an Arsenal fan. Today is not the day where I'm going to be bringing on rivals. I feel like this is going to be about an hour long. We're going to have an open discussion about the transfer window, talk about each player. We're going to get into the rumor of Serge Aurier. I seen that earlier, so we're going to talk about Serge Aurier. Also, we're going to talk about how Alexander Isak has come back and resurfaced as a transfer target for Arsenal at the striker position. But first things first, we need to discuss everything that revolved around our transfer window, what we rated our window out of 10 as a fan base, ins, outs, everything around that whole transfer window. I thought the transfer window overall was quite underwhelming, but we did get a bunch of players out and a bunch of players in that we needed to get out and in. So let's just look at the transfer window as a whole right now. 1 second. Let me just get this. Oh, what happened? Let me just get this in. Let me just get this right there. Okay. So we got this right there. The transfer window as a whole. Here we go. So we got Azan in the cut. Big up Azan. What's good, Azan?
Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you clear, bro. Can you hear you?
What's going on, man? How you doing? How's everyone tuning in?
We got Gunnar. Yo, bro, internet's moving mad, but it's funny. Yo, who's Mohammed? Mohammed, what's good? Hello, Mohammed. All right, no. We kick people out if they don't respond right away. But yeah, guys, today was an interesting day. Some old video of me surfaced on the internet, and everyone's just going crazy. Hilarious. Gunnar Express, what did you think of that?
Huh?
What did you think of the video?
I think it's funny, bro.
Thought it was funny too, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I know obviously it ain't recent, innit? So is what it is, man. Like people just take stuff out of context, bro. But I mean, the one thing that I'd say is when people that know that it's from a while ago were trying to act like it was like from yesterday. Yeah, that's a bit weird still, but it's a funny video, man. It's not, you know what I mean?
Okay, so let's get into
Chelsea fans always get rattled, bro. Like they get rattled too easy. So
yeah, I know. Let's get
What
into
were you guys talking about? What you shared in the group chat? I mean, like, or like what was going on the timeline, Igo?
something else. I don't know. Have you seen it?
What, where that Chelsea fan clipped you, or
Yeah. That's funny though.
yeah. Bro, pay no mind to that, man. I mean, you can clearly tell it was from last season, innit? So you were wearing last season's shirt, bro. So forget about it, man. Don't pay no mind to that.
So let's get into the ins and outs of the transfer window, starting with the outs and how much we spent overall. As you guys can see, the total amount spent. Let me just make that bigger. The total amount spent was 120 million. As a club in incomings, we made about We made about 27 million, and outgoings overall we spent 140 M's overall. So that is how much we spent this window. Now I can see that there's already a lot of comments coming in. Who's Zisham? Zisham. Hello? Okay, no, I'm not accepting people that I don't know. So yeah, let's continue. So outgoings, we had David Luiz, Mark McGuinness left to Cardiff for undisclosed fee. Trae Coyle left for undisclosed fee. Zech Medley left for undisclosed fee. You got Dan Bailey left on loan to Millwall. You got Ben Sheaf left on an undisclosed fee. You got Matt Smith left on loan. Matteo Guendouzi left on loan. Saliba left on loan. You got Dejan even leaving on loan. Tyrese Jones-Jules on loan, Harry Clark on loan. You got my guy, what's his name? How do you pronounce his name? Jord Tutu? Ossie Tutu, yeah. Ossie Tutu left on loan. Joe Willock, Torreira. As you can see, we did a lot of loans. Then you got Willock, Miguel Aziz, Reece Nelson, Runnerson, and Hector Bellerin. Out of all these deals, we only sold one player, as you guys can see. Only one player was actually a player sale. We did not make much money the whole entire window. A lot of the players were loans, but from these loans, only a couple of them were first-team players. As you can see down here, some of them were first-team players. Majority of them were academy players, and then the ones that stand out are Matteo Guendouzi and Saliba. So we're gonna be looking at the bigger outgoings. Plus, I know Gunnar Express, you're gonna have something to say about David Luiz as an outgoing. So these are some of the talking points that we're gonna discuss today. Then you have the incomings. You got Nuno Tavares, 7.2 million from Benfica. You got 15.8 million for Lokonga. You got 52.7 million for Ben White, 31 million for Odegaard, 25 million for Ramsdale when you exclude the additional add-ons. And then you got 17.6 million pounds for Takehiro Tomiyasu. This is all from the website Sports Mole. So overall, guys, what do we think about the window? And then we're going to get into individual players. Don't give your rating yet, but going into the window, how did you feel going into the window? Did you have high expectations for this window? Yo, you guys there?
Yeah, I mean, for me, I thought that it was going to be one of our most important windows, and you know, through Twitter, you know, talking to my fellow Gooners, you know, like the general consensus was that it's going to be our most important one in our entire history. You know, this is going to change the direction of where we want to go for the new decade ahead. And leave whatever mistakes and like all the amateurish behavior that was done in the past regimes, that was going to be left behind us. And for me, like, I just felt that we had to make smart signings over just spending for the sake of spending. And yeah, just overall, to be honest, with the 6 signings that have come in, for me, I'm feeling underwhelmed. I don't feel infused, confident going into this new season. And now that we're kind of like 3 games in, that's made me even feel even more or less confident. But yeah, I mean, look, out of the 6, they're aged between 21 and 23. So both the manager and the board have gone for this Project Youth, which I feel was a mistake, because that suggests to me that we're going to sacrifice the next minimum 2 years. Potentially up to 5 years, because we're going to have to wait for all these players to enter their mid 20s and or enter their prime years, and I just feel that that's a risky move, because hardly any of these young players have won anything, and under a inexperienced manager, I just feel it's not a combination that I feel strongly that would work. But I'm up for being proven wrong, and we'll see.
Okay, so Gunner Express, you've widely spoken about the outgoings, so I wanted to give you this segment. Out of these outgoings, David Luiz, Mark McGuinness, and the youngsters, Guendouzi, Saliba, Joe Willock, Torreira, Willian, Miguel Aziz, Reece Nelson, Runnerson, Hector Bellerin. Which one of these sales were the ones that were marks against the window? That you would say, you know what, why weren't these guys given a chance? Mavropanos should be on this list, but I can't seem to find him on the list. He's not on the list. But yeah, continue. So what do you think about the outgoings Arsenal did? And what do you think, guys, if you were to just rate the outgoings Arsenal did this window, what would that be?
I mean, for me, the outgoings are a 0. If you're just rating the outgoings, there's no points to be gained. Again, the main players that had to go for me are Leno, Bellerin, and Xhaka. Not one of them's gone. I know Bellerin's gone in a loan. No, I don't count a loan with no obligation. That doesn't change the way that we're run. We still got Bellerin at the club. We still have to deal with him in 12 months' time. So for me, it doesn't really add any sort of bonus. I don't see that he's gone. Kolasinac is still here as well. El Neni is another. So we've got rid of none of the players that we should have got rid of. And whether that's a fault of the club or whatever else, that's not my issue. At the end of the day, we knew who we had to get rid of. The fan base knew who we wanted gone. They're not gone. They're still here. So but it's not just who isn't gone. It's about who did go. Again, Mavropanos for me shouldn't have gone. As many people know, I don't like Ben White at all. I think it was the stupidest signing we've ever made, or at least for a good amount of years. But we'll probably get into that in a bit. But it's the fact that we signed someone like Ben White for 50 million, got rid of Mavropanos, who I think, no, he's not better than Ben White, but he's probably able to fill in a role as what Holding's filling in. He's definitely an able backup. Same thing for Saliba, who could probably start for Arsenal. I think he's already better than Ben White. And then Guendouzi as well. In no way am I saying that I didn't want Lokonga. I think Lokonga's a good player. I'm happy that we have got him. But I'd rather have got rid of El Neni and then have Guendouzi as the backup alongside Lokonga or whoever, whichever way you're going to play it. But at the end of the day, I'm not happy with the sales at all. I wanted Willock gone, but I think we could have got more money for him. So I'm not happy with that particularly, because I think we could have got a lot more money for Willock. And again, we haven't got rid of anyone we needed to get rid of. We've got rid of people who we didn't particularly need to get rid of, as we focused more on getting rid of people like Guendouzi. And again, when you take into account the signings that we made, we didn't need Ben White if you would keep Mavropanos and if you would keep Saliba, but we didn't. So we had to then sign players to replace them as well. So yeah, at the end of the day, outgoings aren't good enough. I cannot even give a point, because again, if Bellerin left, if it was a loan with an obligation, cool, I'd give it a point. But he's still here. He's still our problem for next season. And again, so is Kolasinac. He's still here right now as well. He was another one that had to go. So yeah. Not happy with the outgoings.
Guys, it is sad to say because we have no value in our players. Matteo Guendouzi could have been a player that could have been sold for at least 45 million pre Mikel Arteta when Emery was still here. But when Mikel Arteta fell out with Matteo Guendouzi, it caused a ripple effect to his value. Plus, he went to a place in Hertha Berlin where he is not being able to show his abilities in Europe, and people were not able to see him continuously. So it would also lower his value even more, right? Then you have guys like Saliba. Saliba should have been given a chance, but I'm pretty sure my guy here, Azan, will definitely go into Saliba in a second. David Luiz was a big one. David Luiz leaving on a free. And then having to replace him with Ben White, spending 50 million on Ben White was a big issue because we spent majority of our money on Ben White when we didn't know how much we actually had to spend. It looked like we walked away from the James Maddison deal for less than 10 million away. So it is very hard to judge the whole window fairly with this whole situation. Yo, we got Ali here. Ali, what's good? Ali, you're on mute? Hello. Okay. Just leave them there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
You're an Arsenal fan?
Yeah, I'm an Arsenal fan, obviously. I'm an Arsenal fan from India.
Nice, bro. Nice to have you on. HK90. Bro, this was old. Stop talking about it. Allow it. Anyways, so let's get into rating each signing, okay? So we signed 6 players. Ben White. What are we rating Ben White's signing as? Because there's 6 players that we signed. If we're gonna rate the window, let's try rating each signing first, and then we'll rate the window overall. Because the outgoings, can we all agree that the outgoings were not good enough, and we rate the outgoings a 4 or a 3 out of 10? What do you think?
I would just rate it. I'll rate it out 2, man. Not even 3 and 4.
2.
Yeah.
Okay. What about yourself, Azan?
What, the rating overall for the window?
No, just for the transfers.
Yeah, so like the overall transfers, the overall rating.
The outgoings, just the outgoings. Are you there?
The outgoings, I mean, look, majority of that list were youth players. And I mean, I can't see the list. 1 second. Yeah, majority were youth players, and all we done, like you said, our only out-and-out sell was Willock. Willian's contract we terminated via mutual agreement, and the 7 players that were sent out on loan, who were a part of the squad. The men's squad or in and around the team. Again, for me, they were all easy loans. So overall, yeah, with the outgoings, I would give it a 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10 for outgoings. Okay. Green Express, you said 0?
Yeah, 0.
Okay, Ali?
2. Nothing more than that.
Nothing more than 2.
No.
Wow.
Well, I mean, look,
man, you need to understand,
no, sorry, go ahead, Ali, man. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. No, I was just saying, listen, if I would have been the manager and if my owner backs me up with 150 million, I really feel, listen, Lokonga is a good player. I've seen him play against Belgium the last 17 minutes. I think he was awesome. Nuno Tavares, player of Benfica, I think even he's fine. He has that speed. Tomiyasu, I've seen him play for Bologna. I follow Syria a bit, so I've seen him play. If I'm not mistaken, he's also scored a very good goal against AC Milan, one of the biggest team in Syria. But we lack those star players, man. Come on, if you want to finish in the top 4, I feel we lack a star player, a star midfielder, a star striker. So I don't know, I'm skeptical about this team. I don't know what we are going to do this time too. So it's just my opinion.
Okay. Big up to everybody on Twitch. We're just going to end the stream on Twitch. If you want to join us for the rest of the video, come join us on YouTube. Big up to everybody on Facebook. Same thing. If you want to join us for the rest of the video, come join us on YouTube. Now, let's continue, guys. Hit that like button. Let's continue with this video. I feel like we're being too rigid. Why don't we just go into it, guys? Enough about dilly-dallying. What do you give the signings out of 10 for every single signing? People in the chat, give us your out of 10s. What do you give each signing? And we'll go through each person's signing, how much they give that person, how much they give, and then I'll go last. So I'll go to Aslan. What do you give the signings? And you can talk about the signings as we go and just take it away. How much do you give the full window out of 10? I feel like enough dilly-dallying. What do you say?
Yeah, so the signings, the incomings, total of 6 players. Again, I would give it a 2 out of 10. And that's me being kind, to be honest with you, because yes, we needed holes being plugged in terms of squad depth. You know, we got that in Tavares for cover for left back. We got Ramsdale cover for goalkeeper. We got initially, you know, Albert Sambi Lokonga. He was to come in for cover for midfield, and for me, out of all the players, he's the one that I'm most excited for, because, you know, look, I've said it throughout, you know, the streams and on, you know, on Twitter Spaces, Miguel, that for me, this window in terms of making signings, I wanted the club to scout or find players on character analysis over talent ID. That was my number one condition going into this window. You know, from time Lokonga at the age that he is, 21, for him to be given the captaincy armband at Anderlecht by arguably one of the best captain centre-backs in the Premier League history in Vincent Kompany, says it all for me. So I feel very I feel, yeah, you know, like I'm very excited to see what he's going to be able to bring into the team. Odegaard, again, that was an easy signing because look, we had him on loan for the second half of last season. He didn't really pull up trees for me, but you know, now that he's officially under our books, maybe we're going to see something that we didn't see last season. Ramsdale, I'll be honest with you, I didn't really watch too much of him in his time at Sheffield United. And again, I can't really pass judgment on him, but let's hope that he comes good. Tavares, you know my thoughts on him, bro. I just feel we should have never signed this guy. I won't go too much into it because I've spoken too much about him. Tomiyasu, I never heard of this guy prior the deadline day interest, and you know when we finally signed him. So again, I can't really pass judgment on him. And Ben White, look, I get the money that we paid. You can say English tax, and you know, with the age that he is, he's going to come at a premium. And again, I just felt that going into this summer, the defense was not well. I mean, even though I wanted a starter right back, the main central defense centre backs, I didn't feel that needed addressing. I felt that we had enough talent in Mavropanos and Saliba to come back off loan and be given a fair chance. And us actually focusing on the main area, which was midfield, which I feel come now that the window's closed, we're very light. The experience or the talent that we need is not up to the standard that I wanted going into this new campaign, because one of the major issues that we had was goal contributions from actually midfield, because our strikers and our wide forwards, they underperformed heavily last season. And, you know, selling Joe Willock, again, you know my thoughts. People, the regulars in the chat, they know my thoughts. We shouldn't have sold him, but okay, we sold him for the greater good. But in doing so, we should replace him with an actual goal-scoring midfielder. We haven't done so, and I just feel we're very light overall.
Yo, Show, what's good? Yo, Azan, are you done with your rating? What was the actual number?
Yeah, I gave it a 2 out of 10.
Okay.
Damn.
Yo, Show, what's good, man? You're late to the party. How you doing?
I'm out here, man. I'm out here. Big up the panel, big up the chat, man. Everyone's out.
Look at the hat. Look at this guy giving Cronkies the money, man.
Big up, Show. Yeah, so it's fans like you. It's fans like you are the real problem. Yeah?
All right, disclaimer, I'm putting it out there from now, yeah? My girlfriend's mum knows how much I supported Arsenal. She got me an Arsenal bag. Oh, shit. And an Arsenal hat, like, not this year, last year, Christmas, bro. So,
yeah, whatever.
Okay, so you get away with that, guys.
Mate.
You get away with that. You get away with that. Big up to Ali also. Ali's joined us. Ali Meat Show. This is one of our guys. But yo, let's get into the ratings. So people in the chat are already giving ratings. We got 5.5, 7.5. We got somebody else giving 6. We got someone giving a 3. We got someone else giving a 3. Jack, I think he gave it twice. Who else? Big up Sean in the chat. Sean hasn't been around in a while. Good, nice to see you, Sean. We got 3, -3 actually. 0 from Aaron. He's a Chelsea fan, of course. Who else do we have? We got 11. Bro, you're trolling. You're trolling. Disney's a troll. 3 from Trends. Trend says 3. So far, I'm agreeing with some of these. 5.5 actually, Dizzy said. What else do we have? But yeah, this window is underwhelming, guys. The way I look at it is, let's be real. Takehiro Tomiyasu, underwhelming signing. Lokonga, good signing. I'm okay with that one. Odegaard, underwhelming because we could have got Madison. Ramsdale kind of came out of nowhere, very underwhelming. And Ben White, did we really need Ben White? Like, it's just like, did we need a center back? Like, it didn't make sense. And I'm just going to
the window. I don't think we did. But I think this at that point we hadn't seen what was going on with Saliba. But David Luiz has just gone and anything like that. And you know, we did think that Saliba was going to stick around. So at the beginning of the window, we genuinely didn't need a right back. A centre back. However, obviously letting go of Saliba, seeing what was left, it became obvious that in terms of the way that we can see how he's trying to play, then we did need a ball progressing centre back, which we don't actually have at the club anymore, being that he did loan out Saliba and obviously David Luiz's contract was up. So yeah, it did become evident that we did definitely need a centre back. There's no way we could have stuck with the ones that we actually have now.
Since you're speaking now, why don't you give us your rating?
My rating of the window would be a 5. 5.5 to 5. Yeah, genuinely. I feel I'm not going to go through individually all of the players and stuff like that, but some of the things that we did actually get, they did need addressing. My only thing is that we bought these players to actually be backups, when really and truly they should have been bought to push the current crop of players we do have that have us finishing in 8th to backup. You know what I mean? So we get a player better than Xhaka. We get players better than the ones that we actually do have to push these men now to the bench. Obviously, it was never going to be easy with somebody like Tierney. No matter what left back we would have actually got, it would have been hard to push him back to the bench. But at least we would have had a real, you know, pardon the pun, but a real dogfight for left.
Okay.
You had to drop that, didn't you? You had to say that, Show, didn't you?
You had to do that.
I had to get it out there, bro. I had to get it out, innit? Like, a real dogfight for left back, innit? But
yeah, we spent 70 million on Saliba, ball playing center back. What? Iga, we spent 70 million to replace Saliba, a ball playing center back. What do you mean? How did we spend 70 million? And with
No, big up Why Not, bro. He means on the money that we spent on Ben White and Tomiyasu, bro.
Okay, so you're saying could have done both.
Their combined fees together is what Why Not is trying to get at.
Okay, that's.
Sorry, let me just interrupt that though. What did you lot give for your ratings?
No. We're going through them now. You just jumped in. I gave you the second.
Right, cool.
Winner Express, you're next, and then I'm gonna go Ali last.
I gave it a 2 out of 10, Show. overall.
I didn't go yet.
Didn't
Yeah.
expect any more than that, bro.
Good press. Give us your ratings and just tell us, running through these 6 signings, why you gave that rating.
Is this for the overall or incomings?
Overall.
Oh, overall 2. The reason why I give it a 2, I've already obviously said 0 for the outgoings, so it's not going to be any higher than a 5 anyway, even how good the signings could have been. But take a look at the signings, bro. None of them impressed me, except maybe one, and that's probably Lokonga. The rest, they're not impressive players. As I said the other week on a space, there's no players that we've bought that excite people. When we bought Alexis Sanchez, that excited people. When we bought Ozil, that excited people. When we bought Partey, that excited people. What signing got people excited? Where we want to go outside the Emirates and do what we did with Ozil? Like, none of these signings are exciting players. They're all very average, just mediocre signings that I'd expect a Southampton or a Brighton to make. Never mind Arsenal Football Club. Odegaard, 6 months at Arsenal Football Club, was shocking, created one big chance in 6 months. As a creative player who drifts to the right too much when we need a central player, not what we needed. £30 million down the drain for me. The whole potential thing, you can shove it up your arsehole because he's been a high potential kid since he was 14 years old. He's now 23 and he still hasn't improved that much since when he was, 16, 17. So I'm not impressed at all. Ben White, I've said it already. 50 million for Ben White's criminal. Whoever made that signing should be sacked and arrested because you're obviously money laundering. He's not worth 50 million pounds at all. Take away the whole premium bollocks. He's not worth 50 mil. Maguire, everybody keeps bringing up Harry Maguire, and I'm getting bored of that now. Maguire at the time was worth 60, 70 million. Take away the English tax. The guy was one of the best centre-backs on the planet for Leicester. He was. His heading ability was unmatched. He was the best header of the ball defensively on the planet. And at Leicester, everybody wanted him. We wanted him. Everybody wanted him. Now, I still think he's quite a good centre-back. I think he's better than people make out. I don't think he's top 5 world best or anything that Man United fans try and say. But he was worth about 60, 70 million when they bought him. Yes, 80 was a little too much, but it kind of made sense. 50 million for Ben White doesn't make sense to me. He's worth 20, 30 million at best, even including English tax. This English tax thing doesn't add 20 million pounds on it. It doesn't, because if that's the case, we sold Willock for 5 million pounds. If he wasn't English, we'd have sold him for 5 mil. So it don't make sense to me. It doesn't. And again, getting rid of Saliba, who I think is much better than Ben White already. He can do everything Ben White can do and more. And I think even Tomiyasu is probably a better centre back than Ben White. So again, awful signing. Just there was no need for it. There was no need for it at all. Speaking of Tomiyasu, as a right back, if that's where he's going to play, no, not happy with that at all. He's not a good enough right back for me. But if he's going to play centre back in a back 3, or if he's going to drop Ben White, which I hope he does, then I'm happy with that signing. £20 million for a 22-year-old, pretty good centre back, something that Ben White isn't. It's a good signing. It is a good signing. At right back, it's not that much of a good signing, but at centre back, it is. Again, Lokonga, I'm quite happy with. He's not a replacement for Guendouzi, or I guess he is. But he shouldn't have been. He should have been a replacement for El Neni, and it should have been him and Guendouzi as the backups. But in terms of Lokonga, I think he's a good player. It's probably the only good signing that we actually made. Yeah, I'm happy with him, but that's about it. Like the rest, Aaron Ramsdale, I don't care what anyone says. Still one of the worst goalkeepers in the league until he proves otherwise. No, he hasn't got 2 clean sheets because I'm not counting that game against Brentford's under-8s. Like, I'm not counting that. So he still needs to do a lot more. And then, yeah, I mean, Tavares is just a backup left-back for £5 million, who, let's be honest, Arsenal wouldn't have bought if they didn't try and offer him in a swap deal for Guendouzi. That's the only real reason we bought him. So, yeah, I'm not impressed by the signings at all. 1 out of 6 impresses me. And we spent 150 million on shite. And again, when I bring this up with Man United, I'm not saying that we could have got Ronaldo and Varane. I'm not stupid. But the point I'm making is they spent 130 million on 3 massive squad upgrades. Varane improves them massively. Sancho massively. Ronaldo massively. We've spent 150 million on 6 players that don't improve us at all. Let's be honest. Is Ben White an improvement on David Luiz? Not for me.
Do you know what Varane's wages are?
No, but bro, that's cool. But
he's on 300k.
Yeah, but Shocks, aren't you? No, but Shocks. You're the guy that always says that you don't care about the money, right? So why are we talking about money, bro?
Yeah, let me just say this. Gunnar,
as I said, bro, at the end of the day, yeah, I see all these people, I see AFTV and all that tweeting out about this Ben White Varane thing, like who's going to be worth more in the future. It's a fucking football club. It's not bro, I'm not worrying about my coffee shop. Like, I don't care about the money, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, Ben White's better than Varane's better than Ben White. So this whole narrative that, oh, Ben White's going to cost less in 4 years' time. Bro, that's 4 years fucking time. I don't care what happens in 4 years, bro. I don't care. Bro, Varane is Varane. He's won 4 Champions Leagues for a reason, bro. How many Champions Leagues does Ben White have? How many Champions League games has Ben White played? 0. So don't even try and compare him to Varane in any way, shape, or form. Whether it's money, whether it's performances, whether it's who's better, it don't matter.
I never compared him in it. I just told you.
I'm with it. Listen,
bro, Raphael Varane is one of the best.
I'm with the banter. I'm with the banter.
Disgusting,
bro.
Guys,
no, I agree with Nuno, bro. Like, bro, this is an embarrassing tweet, bro. Like, bro, are we football fans or are we money men, bro? Do we work in finance here? Huh? Are we bankers?
I get what you're saying.
What is this comparison in wages and ultimately, like, what it's costing us overall and what it's costing United? What's this comparison all about, bro? Yeah, and how do we know that Ben White is gonna come good in 4 years' time?
What the hell?
We don't know that. What does this platform like the people who tweeted this out? Do they have like some type of are they Mystic AFTV all of a sudden, bro? Or Mystic The Athletic? These absolute frauds, man. Absolute frauds, bro.
What are you laughing at, Shaw? Are you laughing at the same thing?
Yeah, I don't know why not's comment, innit? He goes, damn, GX shots.
Bro, man said Mystic
like,
AFTV, bro. Man's acting like he's a tarot card, like AFTV, a tarot card readers or something, bro. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, bro.
Get that off
bro, that was a world record sniper shot by GX, man.
It was fucking hell, bro. It's like, damn.
For the longest distance kill, bro.
Yo, what do you guys think about the certified lover boy?
I don't care about Goodness.
What do you guys think about certified lover boy?
Oh God, bro!
Yeah,
I'm sorry, yeah. I've muted them for the day. I'm gonna unmute them tomorrow. But bro, their tweets today, I don't know what's happened, bro. But like, as a 5-year-old taking over the comment, like,
that's like Dizzy with Don.
What is going on, bro?
Like, fucking bro, you
bro,
know
what was that?
Like, you know what? Yeah, you know Santi. Yeah, we all know Santi or CB or Cam in the chat. Yeah, you know Cam's ago. He put a really good comment in that group chat, bro. AFTV and platforms like that have got to stop treating Saka like a child. He's not a child. He's 20 years old, bro. He's 20 years old. Like, he's not a kid. And the more you treat him like a kid, the more people are going to take the piss out of him. Like, he's a 20-year-old man.
He's right.
Who's already one of our senior players in terms of the way he acts and the way he performs. So let's fucking treat him like it. Like,
yo, stop making fun of the company.
It's not fair to treat him like a bro. If you was to imagine going up to Saka next week, yeah, and going, oh, you're such a cute little boy. He's 20 years old, man. Like, what's it? Love, like, oh, look at the lover boy. He's 20 years old. Like, bro, it's embarrassing, man. I'm sorry, AFTV have gone on a madness today. Still, like, I don't know what's going on, bro. Their admin's gone on a mazza.
Who's out of all of us? Who's the moaner? Someone in the comments is saying that Igal should get rid of the guy that moans all the time.
Yeah, bro, just did it.
Is he talking about me or Gunnar X?
Bro, if you listen to every comment, you're gonna.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, man.
Listen, guys. Listen,
Aslan, I'm gonna say something after this.
Guys, one second. I'm gonna say it live. Gunnar Express, 1 second. 1 second, bro. There's a lot of stuff we spoke about, but let's just get through the transfer stuff. I mean, let's get through the transfer rating. So you've given a 2, Azan's given a 2, Shock's given a 5. My guy Ali, what are you giving? Ali, you there?
So if you talk about the transfer window on the whole,
yeah,
I would give it a 4.5, nothing more than that.
Okay, fair.
4.5.
Reasons?
Nothing more than that. I'm sorry. Just a 4.5, and that's it.
Okay, what was your reason? Man left.
Oh my God.
This game is ready to bounce. So sorry, I can't give any more than that.
Nah, big up Ali though, man. Big up Ali.
Big up Ali. He said he waited for his reason, and then he said, "I'm out." Yo, Samuel, what are you giving?
Listen, I'm gonna go. I'll be a little more longer than Ali in this one, but this chance
Happy birthday to the guy in the comments, by the way. If it actually is your birthday.
Oh,
Yeah,
big up,
happy
big up.
birthday.
Yo, this guy keeps coming back in with different names and just keeps playing music or yelling and doing some dumb shit. Nah, bro, you're banned. Continue.
All right, you know what? I give this window a transfer window 2. This is gonna be like the 2016 transfer window, yeah, where every player we sign is gonna hold us back.
Continue, bro.
We're gonna get held
Yeah,
back.
happy birthday to you, Abhinav.
Yeah.
More life, more blessings, bro. I mean, even though you're an op fan, but that
was in the
aside,
middle,
happy birthday.
Yo, Anthony's here, guys. Anthony's here, and he's showing his face. Anthony, why are you showing your face on camera?
You can't see my face. I'm driving home, so you can't see my face. But,
Bro,
yeah,
if someone gets the high beams on you, we'll see it.
Come
no one
on.
ain't getting no high beams on me, man. No one ain't getting no high beams on me to this evening.
So we got 3 2s of 5. What are you giving the window out of 10?
1. No, I'm playing. I'll give it a 2. I'm giving it a 2. The only reason why I'm giving it a 2 is because
That's generous, bro.
the only
You gave it a
the
2.
only person I can say looks decent within the whole signing is Lokonga. I don't know Lokonga. You know what I'm saying? That's the only one that looks decent. Everyone else, you know my thoughts on it anyway, man. We could have spent that money to improve the squad. I understand their project that they want to do Project Youth, but as I was saying the other day, we did that under Arsene Wenger with the core. Jenkinson's, Gibbs, Wilkshire, Ramsey, Wilcock. We did that before and it flopped, and we're doing it again. Like, really and truly, Sagna said it best, one of our best right backs that we had. It's all good having youth, but what about now? You know, we can't be going through the stages all the time in regards to sacrificing a good couple of years. You know, things need to happen now. You know, we've been patient. You get me? Before I'm old and grey, I want to see Arsenal win the league. I'm 38 years old. I don't want to be 45, 50 years old and see Arsenal win the league. Come on, man.
That'd be like Liverpool. But hey, they'll tell you once you win it, you'll feel happy. It doesn't matter how you feel right now.
Yeah, I know, but like I said, I've witnessed Arsenal win the league before, but for all the guys who are coming up now, they haven't, and I feel it for them. Like GX, I feel it for him. You know what I'm saying? Because he hasn't been around when. No, I'm not taking a piss. I'm being real. He hasn't been around when we won the league and all them things. There.
That's the comments, bro. The comments are going in on you, bro. Everyone's talking about you're about to do a drive-by and Eddie with that.
All I can see is the man's sunroof. But
Bro,
Anthony.
Bro, Anthony's the new Agent 47.
He's going.
Anthony's moving like Willian. Anthony's moving like Willian. Anyway, Samuel jumped out. Guys, now it's my time to say my rating. Where is it?
Dude, let us allow me. At that time, I just due to my net connection, I just got off. So allow me to complete.
Oh yeah. Continue, bro.
Oh my God.
First of all, I really, maybe I might be wrong, like I might be a fool, but, buying a Aaron Ramsdale, a backup goalkeeper for 25 million when you need to plug other holes, I don't know what kind of a business is that. We could have gone in the market and we could have brought Areola on loan, what West Ham did. Areola, I guess he's come from a champion team. He's a fine goalkeeper. He can give competition to Bernard Leno. Why not Areola?
Said Bernard. And Jesus Christ.
And no, just a sec. People talking about Odegaard. Listen, Odegaard, we brought Odegaard because, it was very easy to get Odegaard. Yeah, you need to understand that. It was easy to get Odegaard. But it was tough to get a Maddinson. But we actually needed a James Maddinson in that position. I don't know, people talking about Sambi Lokonga. Listen, even I like that player. I think he's a nice player. But you need to understand one thing. We had a Guendouzi. And if you remember a year before or maybe 2 years before, he was worth around 40 to 50 million. Clubs were ready to pay 40 to 50 million. What did we do with that?
Nothing.
What did Arteta do with that?
Nothing.
We need to understand all these things, and look at Aubameyang, look at Lacazette. Listen, they are not firing all cylinders. So we also needed a striker in this transfer window. Rather than giving contracts to Ballard, we could have just got a good, experienced striker. Listen, you can't win a football match by not scoring goals. You might play very well, but then you are in the losing side. Then what's the use? And I don't know, I don't understand. Sabitzer, he was available for 15 million. We could have gone for Sabitzer for 15 million at the start of the window. Bayern Munich brought him at the end of the window. We could have gone for a Sabitzer. Did we? No. Because we are not smart. Listen, I'm an Arsenal fan. It really hurts a lot that we are not smart businessmen.
Look at from out the back.
Look at a Chelsea, man. Look at a Chelsea. They get a Saul for a loan, that too with an option to buy at how much? For 30 million. And what do? We go in the market, we buy a Ben White for 50 bloody million. 50 million for Ben White, really, man? Just 1 year experience of playing in the Premier League.
Let me stop you, Ali. Ali, everyone here, I rate you guys, but I feel like the fact that we usually are left at the end of the window extremely underwhelmed because we still need 4 to 5 positions. That's not the case this summer. We went into the summer and we said to ourselves, we need at least 6 to 7 signings. What did we do? We went out and we got 6 signings. We did not get the quality of player that we wanted. We did not get our first choice right back. We did not get our first choice, center back. I don't think Ben White was our first choice. We did not get our first choice Cam. I don't think even Lokonga. I don't think Lokonga was even. What are you talking about?
I just told Eddie to be quiet. Just had him locked up in my trunk.
This guy is sick. All right, continue. I think the biggest mistake that we made this window was not replacing Granit Xhaka. I think the outgoings were not good enough, and I think these 6 players that we brought in, even though they're underwhelming, they are an improvement to our team overall as a squad. And I can't go and give this a failing rating. I'm going to give it a 5. I think it's an average window. We could have done a lot better. We could have done a lot worse. We spent a lot of money and we did not spend it adequately, in my opinion, because we should have kept Saliba. We should have kept some of these guys, our outgoings, and the amount of investment that we spent and the amount of players that we got back. We got back quantity, not quality. We needed quality players, and we did not get too much quality players, in my opinion. A lot of these guys could be underwhelming, or they could turn into Nacho Monreals and just become consistent players. Like I could see that in a Tomiyasu turning into a Nacho Monreal type player who gives you a 7 out of 10. But yeah, let's get back to everything else. I'm going to ask you guys the next question. The next question is, if you could describe the window in one word, what would it be? Because for me, if I could describe the window in one word, it's underwhelming. That's what I would say. This window has been underwhelming because Lokonga, when you look at, he was a good signing in my opinion. Ramsdale, Odegaard, Ben White, and Tomiyasu, all very underwhelming signings because they were none of our choices. None of us even probably spoke about them as our first choice option to come into the team at the beginning of the window. And that's the reason why I'm rating it the way I'm rating it. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you say is the one word that you would describe this window as? I'll start with you.
Waste of money. Waste of money.
So it's a waste
of money.
Okay, what about you, Shaw?
Mediocre.
Mediocre. Some people saying improvement. Some people saying process. Taking the piss. I can see. Someone saying. man said good for the championship. The window is ass in assen. Okay, whatever that is. Azan, what's your word?
I'm not excited, and I just can't hide it.
Oh, nailed it.
What is yours, Anthony?
How do you say that with a straight face? Like seriously, how?
Anthony, you don't know this.
I've got some guy named Khalid Ali who wants to troll. Like, brother, what's your beef, bro? It's like you need to stop trolling, man. You get me?
Miguel, check the private chat, bro.
Yeah.
Who is it? I don't see it.
Bro, I basically said increase Anthony's volume in it because it's coming across too low, bro.
Okay, go ahead. What are you saying?
Like I said, very underwhelming. And now from the Athletic, we're hearing that we're going to looking for a striker and a centre mid in the next windows. Need I say more?
Okay. We're gonna get into that. Guna Express, what's your word before we go to the next part?
Unfulfilling.
Unfulfilling. Wow, I like that.
Unfulfilling, bro. You want some dessert with that? Yeah, unfulfilling.
Man, I had to bust out the thesaurus for that one, bro.
I went through the thesaurus, isn't it? And he went all the words with negative.
You know what's bad though? You know what's bad though? Yeah, when I was young, I thought a thesaurus was a dinosaur, bro.
Okay, so guys, let's talk about transfers, because even though the transfer window is over, stuff coming up. Would you take this guy, his dream move to play for Arsenal, Serge Aurier?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hell no.
No.
I thought that was, is that Aurier?
Yeah.
Bro, this is what this is from like 5+ years back, when that summer we were linked to him, and then he pretty much done what Basuma done over this window, and he put this he posted this picture on his socials, and then for some reason we didn't go for him, and then he ended up going to was it PSG?
Yeah.
And then he came to.
I remember I was looking at YouTube comps and I was thinking, yeah, man, this guy's all right. He's all right. And then,
so what are we saying?
I want to add a point in this. I know many people, I'm seeing from the morning, there are many people trolling him. I know he's a bad player, this and that. But I really want to tell you, I'm asking everyone this, that do you really think that this guy is worse than Cedric?
No, he's not.
No, but so is it a thumbs up?
That's not how you should be judging it.
No, but would you take Serge Aurier at Arsenal though?
No, thumbs down. Thumbs down.
For me, it's a thumbs down. Sure. What about you?
Yeah, it's a thumbs down. It's a thumbs down. He's better at attacking than any other right back we've got at the fucking club. But yeah, it's a thumbs down. He does not. He's got positionally. He's fucking horrible, man. Like, and then on top of that, when his teammates are telling him about himself, he's telling them back about themselves. But it's like, no, we don't need that. And he seems like a bit of a bad egg, if I'm being genuinely honest.
But I would say, if I can terminate Cedric's contract, I'll rather take this guy.
Bro, do you remember from the start of last season, we had 8 centre-backs in our squad last season, and we had 2 out on loan in Saliba and Mavropanos. So we're going to go from an overbloated centre-back position, right, to being bloated on both of our sides in the fullbacks, because we couldn't move on Kolasinac. So we've got Tierney, Tavares, Kolasinac, the left side of our fullbacks, and on the right, where we've only gotten rid of Bellerin, we've got Ainsley Maitland-Niles. I understand he's more of a utility player, but he's played more games as a right back in his Arsenal career. We've got Cedric Suarez. We've got Callum Chambers, who's, I don't know, centre-back / right-back or right-back / centre-back. We've signed Ben White, who can play both positions. We've signed Tomiyasu, who can play both positions. And to add Serge Aurier will just make no sense whatsoever. So
one question,
to be honest,
why on earth don't we have any fucking defenders or fullbacks in our youth ranks? Why? How is it on? Like, we see Chelsea, right? They had a dilemma the other day, like, where they had to sell Lamptey because James and Lamptey were coming through at the same time, right? All of these teams have excellent fullbacks coming from their youth development and defenders, and we just don't have any. How is that?
We only have attackers.
1 second. We do have defenders. They're just not
good defenders.
Let me name some of the defenders.
Can I answer the question, bro?
Let me name some of these defenders that we have. We have Mark McGuinness, who's a good defender, but we just let him go to Cardiff. We have Dan Ballard. Omar
Rekic.
We let Mark. Let me finish.
He's not even been on the bench for our.
We also have Tutu, who was supposed to be good, but I don't know what happened to him. Hector Bellerin, actually, we bought him at a young age. He was in our academy.
The only one that bust through, we bought him.
Ainsley statistically is actually better than Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
He's not a right back. He's been
but he doesn't want to play as a right back.
Can I just say, the minute you mentioned Omar Rekik, I completely lost interest because Omar Rekik is not a good player. He's really not that good. So overrated.
Harry Clark. Don't forget Harry Clark.
He can't even get in the under-23 team, bro. Like, Rekik is not that good.
Okay, let's keep it moving, guys, because enough about Serge Aurier. I just want to go to the next topic. I don't know if you guys seen this, but there was some damning evidence coming out from Arsenal Reddit about Edu and these men saying some crazy shit. Did you see it? So this one here is this is just a snippet of it. At least 3 unlikely summer transfers now under microscope, including one in which the club ended up paying 20 million over for a player, selling over the selling club's asking price. It's not immediately clear where the remaining balance might have ended up. Now, when you see something like
that, pocket.
I saw everyone talking about this earlier, yeah, and they were saying that they were, sorry, you know what? I saw Anthony talking in the group and that, and then they were saying that it's got something to do with this year. It's not, man. It's I reckon it's that Pepe deal. Genuinely, I think it's the Pepe deal, and I know we already let go of wasn't it Raul Sanllehi, but really and truly, if you really think about it, yeah, the way how it came about that Raul left the club, yeah, it was like he took the bullet for someone. He took the bullet and he just said, "All right, cool, I'll take it in it. I'll leave." And da. Like
wait, Shock, say that. Say his second name again.
Sanllehi, Raul Sanllehi, isn't it? Is that wrong? Sanllehi, Raul Sanllehi, whatever, man.
No, don't pay no mind to him, man. Carry on, bro.
He's trying to think. Fuck Gouda Express.
Carry on, bro.
Whatever, innit? Fucking Mr. Pronunciations over here, innit? Get the fuck out of it, man. Yeah, I reckon it's just an ongoing investigation into that whole Pepe deal, and I think that there's more people that was involved, and that's why I think they're talking about Edu here with the Pepe deal. If I'm being honest with you, that's what I think anyway. Because that's the only player that we can see like 20 million is lost out somewhere. And we're looking at the Pepe deal, we're saying, yeah, that's not a 72 million deal. Like, the world can see that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, he should have been 90.
Bro, whatever discrepancy there is in the Arsenal accounts, best know it's gone towards funding Edu's missus' luxury yacht lifestyle. Yeah. That's where
and
it's
all that barbecue meat. And all that barbecue meat, bruv.
There you go, bro. That prime Brazilian barbecue. That's what it's and for Edu's Cuban cigars as well.
Oh yeah.
No, we don't know. We don't know this. We don't know this as a fact. This is allegedly. Anyways, this whole thing is just a big crazy rumor saying Edu sacking could be incoming. Honestly, I just thought it would be worth mentioning for a second. But
Gunner Red just put up a sick comment right there.
Yeah, what about
one of the last comments still?
Why would you pay 72 million for Pepe and not go an extra 4 for Zaha? Interesting. I think Pepe is a better player than Zaha. It's just Zaha has been in the Prem longer.
Plus, he don't. No. He's been in the Prem. He's more used to it, and he has more of an impact in the Prem than Pepe coming when he did. Like, let's be honest.
Zaha's a little bitch though, man. Have you not seen him? Like, every time he plays, he just complains about nothing. Like, he's just
it's because he's one of the most fouled players in the Premier League, bro. Same thing Jack Grealish.
No, but I hear what Gunnar Red is trying to say, right? I mean, look, I don't know how accurate in what we pay for Pepe, and like from what I can remember, Zaha was quoted like minimum 80+ mil, bro.
Yeah.
But then also with Zaha at the time, like to my knowledge, his best out and out GA was 10 goals.
He played for Palace. Look at
but what I'm trying to say is like his output has never been consistent. Like his best has only been like around 10 goals, or like he's only reached like double digits in GA. Do you know what I mean? So. And look, he pretty much done what Harry Kane done at Tottenham. They both shot themselves in the foot by signing that long-term contract. If they really wanted that move away, they should have put, or the agent should have done better and put certain clauses in there when making those contract extensions. So look, at the end of the day, that the way I see it, that ship has sailed. And the age that Zaha's at now, like he's like what, in his late 20s now. So
he's coming like
I don't see that happening whatsoever, man.
Me personally, I would have preferred Zaha to Pepe. I love Zaha. I think Zaha is a wicked player. I'm sorry, his end product, it could be worked on and stuff like that. But attitude-wise, I love the fact that he's in everyone's faces. Like, you know, if he feels something ain't going for him, yeah, he's straight. He's moaning. Like, fact. Like, I like that. Guendouzi used to do the same thing. There's nothing Gooner Express can tell me about that one. Do you know what I mean? Like, and he's a baller. Like, we know he knows how to beat a man. I think if he played in a better team, don't take away the Man United thing that obviously happened with him. He was so young, and he fucked his career by banging David Moyes' daughter, obviously, innit? Allegedly.
Bro, it's safe to say in the last two windows, right? Bro, it's safe to say in the last two windows, whether it was under Unai Emery or Arteta, they haven't been backed with the actual players that they want. Nobody can tell me Arteta wanted, like, out and out, hand on heart, wanted all these players that we brought in this summer.
He wanted
guys, can I just change the topic quickly, because I gotta go to work soon. I gotta go to work soon, so I can't be doing this for too long. But I just wanted to mention this because this rumor came back out today that Arsenal for next summer will be going in heavy for Alexander Isak. And the reason why Sociedad paid out the release clause situation with Dortmund was so they could get a bigger fee this coming summer. So do you see Arsenal going in for him? And if it was you, would you go in for him next summer?
Dizzy. Laurie, that comment, bro. No, he's not. Don't say that, man. Allow it.
Zaha is Iwobi with plantains.
With plants, bro. Fucking hell.
Plantains.
I said plantains. I move on.
Nah, bro. You heard it here first. When the Qatari royal family take over, and then we're known as Qatarsenal from that day forth, Haaland will be incoming, bro. You've heard it here first.
So you're saying Haaland to Arsenal?
Yeah, once the Qatari takeover happens, you know.
Hey, listen, there's a report.
And we're known as Qatarsenal FC. Haaland's incoming. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, listen, what? Do you man still think the Qataris is happening? Sorry to go off topic.
I mean, bro, look.
If everyone questioned Daniel,
no, I'm not, bro. Look, I'm not being serious in it. Like, I'm messing around, but look, we can only hope and pray, bro. From this day forth, I'm just praying every day that it does happen. Do I see it happening? No, because when Aliko Dangote, the Nigerian billionaire, he's been twerking for Arsenal for 5+ years. And then when Daniel Ek came in, again, like, nobody or majority of our fan base didn't take him seriously. And now the Qataris have expressed their interest. I don't know, man. I just don't see it happening. And that's because our fans are not 100% behind it. If we were, there could be
Aslan, let me show you something. Qatari takeover. The reason behind social media hype train giving false hope to Arsenal. Speaking to some of these guys, and the key reason why the
who's this from? Oh, right. Oh,
bro, I'm telling you, Aslan, with respect to you and your channel, bro, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say no comment, bro.
No interest in reading that tweet. No interest.
Hey, listen, you can't talk too much what's about this guy. This is Anthony's boy, bro. Anthony loves this guy.
No, bro, I don't care if it's Anthony's boy, bro. Like, if Anthony doesn't agree with what I feel or think about this individual, then that's up to Anthony, no problem. But again, with respect to Igal and his platform, his channel, respectfully, no comment.
Yeah, listen, with this guy here, right? I'll tell you this from now. When I heard
it's an agenda, bro. It's an agenda.
Yeah. I heard him on that stream, and the shit he was talking about, like, literally, I remember Kesh responding to it. I remember, I think Anthony was responding to it. It was the day I got my Xbox. I think I saw Igal as well. like in the thread and stuff like that. And some of the shit I just heard him saying, I was like, you're moving mad. He got shut down quite a lot still. So big up the Arsenal people that was saying, like, if you're gonna believe that, then don't believe everything else, kind of thing.
No, but bro, this is the thing, right?
Look, after he posted that tweet shots, is that what you're trying to say?
Not this one specifically, but on the day when he released his video, he put out something saying that he don't believe in the takeover because of human rights and rare. You see that point that I made to you?
That time that I spoke on the Spaces about this individual, yeah?
Yeah. But before that. So the day when Molina was obviously chatting to the Qataris and that, the next day he puts out that video saying about it's morally wrong to what's it called?
Yeah, I'll show him.
I remember it was in the morning. It was early in the morning.
No, but that's my guy, guys. Let's not make fun of him. Allow him.
No, Look,
we're not making fun of him.
Look,
we're just cutting down some of the things that he says. And it is proof that he is clout chasing.
But with respect to him, I'm sorry, he has an agenda because he doesn't want these people for whatever his morals are, whether it is because of the Qatari, the human rights stuff, or whether it is something else driven. Not going to speculate, but this guy reporting on why it won't happen is like, it doesn't make sense. It's like a Chelsea fan reporting on why Arsenal are good. Like, they're not, you know what I mean? It's not going to be genuine because he doesn't like them. He doesn't want them. And he has a sort of agenda against them and everybody who does support them. So that whole article or whatever he's written is just going to be spouted with shit. When you put out a tweet or a video and you say on camera, I do not want them because of this reason or that reason, and then you proceed to report on why it won't happen, no one's going to respect that because you've already given your opinion and what your opinions and agendas are on that topic. So I'm not going to respect whatever he says on this topic anymore because this guy is a condescending twat when it comes to this topic. He is. Like, that's all I get from it, bro. Like, the way that he speaks about other people and says, if you do this, I'll do that. Like, bro, I don't care what his opinions are. I respect his opinions, cool. But when he starts saying, I will think this or that of you, cool, bro. I mean, cool.
I don't.
Okay. Guys, can we just change the topic quickly? Because I don't want to be on this for too long, honestly.
I just love how they all
big up Laurie, though. Laurie, Anthony's probably making space for in his boot right now for me, bro.
Bro, all I'm saying is, I just love how they all work with Football London, man. It's just.
Can we talk about what the hell? LOL, AFTV is calling Saka certified lover boy. I feel sorry for Arsenal fans. Yo, honestly, it's kind of whack. But yeah, Lokonga got his first international cap. No, his second. Was it his first actually? His first international cap.
Professional team. He usually was playing with the under 21s.
And you know what? He performed quite well. I've seen a couple of snippets on YouTube, but like overall, that team is declining quickly. Their group, their young crop doesn't look as good as their old crop with Hazard and Lukaku and everybody and Kevin De Bruyne and everything else. They do have a couple of good players coming through, but their defense has been decimated by the fact that Vertonghen and Toby are not the same guys they used to be, and company's gone, so they're aging quick.
Because the next centre back is Dendonka and I think is it Dedrick Boyata. That's who they were, and Vermaelen. That's what they're playing the other day. So
can I just say as well, before people try and gas up that clip of him dribbling through the whole field, yeah, it's a great clip and he's done really well, but he's playing against Estonia. Like, it's not like he's playing against France. So I see Arsenal fans what classic Arsenal fans. They're now comparing him to Neymar and Mbappe.
And the worst thing is, even when
at the end of the day, I only know. Bro, I only know one Estonian player ever, and that's Klavan, who I think used to play for Liverpool, and he was a shit defender, yeah. Other than that, I don't know any Estonian. And like you said, Shocks, it was good work. Like, he did well, but it wasn't like super smooth and clean. The guy got tackled like 3 times, but he just recovered
and it just bounced off his shin and went in front.
That's what I mean. Like, look, it was a saucy clip. It was nice. He'll treasure that moment. Cool, but don't gas him up for it. Like, please, just let the kid develop normally.
What I say about Lokonga though is
it's not fair on them, man.
I mean, He's the only positive we could take out of this window. That's it.
I already see people calling Charlie Patino the English Fabregas. Like, Jesus Christ, he's 17 years old, man. Like, people need to calm down, bro.
No, let me level. But the only positive out of this window, is Lokonga. That's it. The rest of them, I can tell, are going to be from.
No, you don't need to relax, man. What about Tavares? Tavares is a good signing, man.
But is he a star? He ain't going to start.
He's not a star. But Loris Lokonga, bro. Loris Lokonga.
But Lokonga, I can see something in Lokonga. It's already there. Lokonga should start already. He should have started the game.
Yeah, Lokonga's already better than Xhaka.
Yeah, fact.
I don't care what anyone says.
We know that.
He is.
He's not going to be a starter. That's what I'm trying to say. Same thing.
No, but again,
he will be.
One second. Guys, how about this? Why don't we just do this? Everyone go around. Everyone go around and name your surprise signing of the summer for Arsenal.
Every time you bring up Tavares, like
1 second.
Aslan loses a
Aslan just biting.
1 second. Tell us who's going to be the best signing from this crop. Who's going to be the worst, and who's going to be the surprise? So just try to go in order. The moment we get to Gunnar Express, we're gonna lose track and start arguing. So let's try to just keep it in order. I'm gonna say the biggest surprise of this window is gonna be Takehiro Tomiyasu. People are gonna be surprised how good he actually is, and he might turn into the next Nacho Monreal.
Wait. Where are you getting this info? You need to elaborate this.
Wait,
I know you never watched Bologna.
Let me explain.
Please I didn't watch Japan neither. This is
the same feeling. This is the same feeling I felt when we signed. This is the same feeling I felt when we signed certain guys before. I just got a feeling about it. That's it. It's just a wild guess.
Can I just
no facts, just vibes.
Wait, bro. Can we not call him the next Nacho though? Because Nacho Monreal was a very average player, bro. Let's call him the next, like, I don't know.
Lawrence.
Let's stop calling him the next Nacho, bro.
I'm just saying, Nacho Monreal was a servant of the club that was consistently giving 7 out of 10 performances week in, week out.
Man, I want 10
if
out of 10.
Do that, I'm happy with him. That's a good signing.
No, that's fair, still. That's fair.
Right. Next, I think the biggest letdown of this signing group, this group of signings that we made, is going to be none other than the man himself. It's hard to say, but it's going to be Lokonga, because I think we've already overhyped Lokonga so much.
That's because we've seen the most, though.
Brother, you're being harsh, man. You're being harsh.
Hear me out.
You're being harsh.
We're overhyping him to a level where this is a kid who's supposed to be an understudy. I'm not saying he's going to flop. I'm just saying we are putting too much pressure on him too soon. The moment we build them up, they crash and burn. So let's not try to build these signings up.
Bro, I swear I say this every time we talk about a youngster, bro. Like, people got to stop overhyping our players because it gets to their heads. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone says. Reece Nelson, like that Man United game, we brought it up the other day. The Man United game where Maitland-Niles played midfield, he got gassed so much after that game. I'm telling you now, that went to his head. And that's why he's such a stubborn, arrogant bastard when it comes to that midfield thing, bro. Because that went straight to his head.
Okay, so who's gonna
stop gassing players like that?
Who's gonna be the surprise signing? Who's gonna be the overhyped signing? And who's gonna be the signing of the summer?
Let me go now. Let me go.
Yeah, let
me go. Surprise signing. It's one of two. To me, it's Lokonga, Tavares. I never knew nothing about these, man. I've seen what they've come in. They've done a bit, and that's good. I like that. I think from what I've seen, with the way everyone is reacting off this Tomiyasu guy, or what Tomiyasu, whatever you call him, that's my most overrated one, because of the way I can see everyone now talking about, he's 6'2", he could play here and he could play there, and it's a bargain, knowing full fucking well that most of you have not seen this guy play. And I don't care if you've seen any YouTube clips or everyone can have best bits on YouTube. No one don't really go and check the worst bits and stuff like that. From what I've heard, he's not even good in the air as well. From what I heard earlier, right? That guy Colin was on a space and I could hear him talking, and he looked up the stats and stuff. He's not even good. And Gunnar Express,
he's all right. He's got a 50% aerial dual success rate, which is decent. No. Tapsoba, who's one of the, I'll just put it like this: Tapsoba, who's one of the best aerial headers in the Bundesliga, has I think a 67%. So it's not bad, but it's not as good. Again, people are making out like it's 80% or something. Like it's not Maguire level. Like it's
Listen, we can
it's
just
just
say this.
decent.
Actually, you know what? Do you know
It's
what?
an
Do you know
improvement
what
on
as well?
Bellerin shots. It's an improvement on Bellerin.
It's improvement on Ben White's aerial dual success rate. That's
Well,
what you
that's
need.
what I was literally
Much better.
overhyped signing. I'm gonna have to go with the Tomiyasu and Ben White. They're my two. Like, boy, it could. And again, only with Ben White is the price we paid for him. The lot we spent the longest time going after this guy. Like, and you know, saying, "Oh, we need to wait to the Euros," and even after the Euros, it still took another week or week and a half, and so my secret gems, Tavares and Lokonga, overhyped signings. What I think they're going to be is Tomiyasu and Ben White. That's what I think. But yeah, that's my thing.
Right,
Samuel, go ahead.
All right, so the best surprise signing with Lokonga, you know, I hadn't heard of him much. Came from Anderlecht, I think, Anderlecht in Belgium, you know, I haven't heard of him. He's come out, you know, and he's been the best signing of the lot so far. I know some were early into the season, but he's like the best player. Every time he's been on the pitch, he's good. One of the best players on the pitch when he's played, so I've been impressed with him. What's the other one? Best signing? Surprise, best and what?
Yes.
Overrated, like flop.
Overrated,
It'll
yeah.
be a flop.
Okay. The best signing. I'm going to go with Lokonga as well. Lokonga's going to be the best signing out of this window. You know, he's the only bright spot I can see out of this window. That's all I can see, because Tomiyasu, I've got to see of him. If he does ball out, then I might switch to Tomiyasu. But I've never seen anything or seen him touch a ball in my life. Not one touchable ball I've seen him play. The worst is... Listen, I'm going to say this. This transfer window, when we look back at it, is going to hold this club back for many years. Like the 2015 transfer window, like the 2016 transfer window, even the 2017 transfer window, or even 2018 transfer window. Listen, it was an awful transfer window. I'm going to have to go with the obvious one, Aaron Ramsdale. Listen, I ain't going to give this guy no room, bro. When Mikel Arteta gets sacked and we bring a new manager in, he's not going to start. I can say this now. He's going to be loaned out to someone. We're going to bring in another goalkeeper. He's never going to be number one at Arsenal. That's all I have to say. Yeah. Laurie, man, come on.
Laurie's killing it, bro. I swear to God, this guy, bro. This fucking guy, man.
Is it Aslan next? Go on, Aslan.
Laurie's competing to try and be the next Vibes FC and Dizzy, bro.
No, Dizzy's not funny anymore, bro. Vibes took that man all along.
Dizzy fell off.
Vibes got the title.
Dizzy, you fell off, bro. Dizzy, you fell off. But Aslan,
Dizzy did fall off, bro.
Aslan, come on.
Wow.
Aslan.
I don't think he's
Hello?
here.
All right, go next.
He's here now. Go on, Aslan. Cook, bro.
Yeah, big
I was
up Vibes
taking a
FC and Why Not as well, man. Them two creased me up in the chat. And Laurie as well. Big up Laurie. But yeah, for me, out of the
Dizzy.
Yeah, bun Dizzy, bro.
Dizzy's losing his charm, bro.
That's what you get.
So out of these new additions, I feel that Lokonga is going to come good. I'm expecting big things from him, but again, like I'm not going to put pressure on his shoulders, and expect him to pull up trees. But I'm excited to see what he has to offer to the team. For me, the overhyped players are Benny Blanco, Ramsdale, and Tomiyasu. And I feel the flops will be Tavares and Odegaard.
Yes, Laurie. That's exactly what happened, bro.
Goodbye, Dizzy. Bye-bye, Dizzy.
Dizzy, what's going on? Why are you here?
What is a violation?
Bro.
Oh my God.
Bro, listen. No one
Yo,
will
the way
ever call
you
me
said
out.
that is bad.
Yeah. Wait. Give me 20
Oh my
seconds
God.
to talk. Yeah.
Go ahead,
No
go
one
ahead.
should ever call me out. Guna, don't you ever call me out. Sam, don't you ever call me out. You 5'2" looking mother suckers.
5'2", get your facts right. I'm 6'1", but all right. You know, you can't get information.
Bro,
You can't even get
Yeah,
information
you
right.
can't.
You can't even
What,
get
did he
information
bounce?
right, bro. You can't
He
even
bounced.
get
He said he
information
thinks
right.
and he bounced. What a puss.
Bro,
What a
bro,
puss.
bro,
What
do you know
an
what?
absolute
He's the
puss.
Undertaker, bro. He's the
Oh my
Undertaker.
God.
One,
Bro, do you know what that
one mob
is?
per year, and he good
What
hit.
a pussy, bro.
Bro, you see Dizzy, yeah? He goes for man's heights, yeah? But
And
for him
bounces.
to make that little
Rice.
cameo
Right
appearance,
and rice. That's all he goes for,
bro, for him to make that cameo appearance, yeah, bro, that's short man energy. I'm telling you.
Triggered.
Small hands, bro. You got small
Yeah,
hands.
let's not even talk about what they said to show the other day. Anyways,
What? What did he say to me?
remember?
He's always trying shit, man. I don't even listen
No,
to him.
remember the energy that guy said to you in the group, in that Twitter space. Anyway,
Anyway, just say it offline. Say it offline. Put it in the
yo, people,
Not as bad as
I
what.
appreciate
Not as bad as
everybody.
what Ray
I
got called
appreciate
up, bro.
everybody, but we've taken too long. I have to start work soon, so I cannot go on any longer. But I appreciate everybody who's watching.
No,
Everyone
I just want to say, bro, the most overrated signing is Ben Shite, bro. I don't care about the rest of
Ramsdale
it.
out,
My
bro.
overrated signing, Seaside, Tony Adams, yeah, Ben White is going to be overrated, bro. He's going to be shit. Watch
Nah,
it right
Guna,
now.
I thought it was Seaside Mustafi, bro. You said it was Seaside Mustafi.
Yeah. Ramsdale's a shit.
Seaside
Green.
Scalacci, bro. Seaside Scalacci is what he's going to be, bro.
No,
Dead
no, no.
baller.
Aaron
Dead
Ramsdale's
People,
gonna be worse.
like the video, smash that like button, hit
Dizzy
that
out.
button.
Dizzy
I
out.
appreciate everyone. And I'll tell you guys
Dizzy out.
this whole thing about Odegaard and Havertz that happened when the second game of last season, when we played Tottenham and we beat them 2-1, Odegaard scored a screamer. At that point, Havertz only had 3 goal contributions up until that point. And I don't care what you say. I was gassed and I
The goal against Tottenham wasn't a screamer.